Okay, I think we're live. Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. Back at it, working on our job board application here. Let me I did add a few things a little bit ago. Added this little menu here with a nice drop down. I actually have to add the proper form action here to this. And then I'm also going to move this menu, or I guess this entire section here, to the other part of my application as well. To the, let's see here, employer side. They're obviously gonna have a different menu. And actually what I wanted to do is I need to actually render this out. So that's what I was gonna do. Okay, and then I can do the same thing on my other page. For my employers. And I guess for this, we'll have account settings or accounts potentially. Maybe we say profile here. I'm not too sure what to say there, but profile sounds good to me. And then we'll do this again. Actually, I think that's all I'm gonna need for now. Actually, I should probably put like my organization or something like that. And actually I need this to be type equals submit here. Then I'll do the same thing on this page as well. Alrighty. So I don't want this on click to console log here. That was just an example I copied over from SkeletonUI docs. So I don't need this either. Not too sure why this is navigating over there. Let me close out of Power Toys real quick and reopen it. So I use Power Toys to I have a 49-inch monitor, so I use Power Toys to easily switch layouts. So right now I have one window here on the left side. I have a bigger window in the center, and then I have three windows on the right. And then I can easily switch. You can see all the different layouts I have here, but this is the one I use when I'm streaming. So I can have my chat and my music and then OBS. And this is my code. And then this is just a window at Discord and everything else in it. But I have a shortcut set up to where I can easily switch between windows that are open on the same screen number. So yeah, now we have this nice little avatar here. It's actually a little bit busted right now. Not too sure. I guess this is protruding the max width of the I probably have a width set on this thing. Yeah. Gotta do 60 there. Might be slightly too big. Maybe I change that to just account or profile. And then maybe I make this 48 instead of 60. Yeah, that looks fine for now at least. So what I want to do today, I want to try to start to build out the resume builder, which if you recall from yesterday looks something like this. So the user will be able to essentially add work experience, education, and skills. And then this way, this is how it'll be presented to the employers as well when they review the resumes. So I think this is pretty cool. I need a drink of water. My throat is dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new component, and then I'm just going to place it on a new page and start to work with it from there. So I'm going to place it on the candidates, my resume. So this is the page where all the information is currently at. So if we go to our application and then we go to resume, we can see that I just have all of the information laid out here, but obviously this looks pretty bad. So what I would like to do is lay it out in a fashion that, again, looks something similar to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and clear all of this out for now. I actually don't need access to any of this at the moment. And then I'll just put the resume builder here. And the resume builder will take in a resume. And I'll need to actually type that. I think. Because it's going to have a different type. Because of the fact that we're including some of the things, we're including the relations. So I need to actually extend that. So it's going to have skills, which is going to be a resume skills array. Education, it's going to be a resume education array. And then we're going to have experience, which is going to be a resume experience array. I think that'd be good there. So I know that I want this to be a card. But I guess I could put it within a card on the actual page. But I guess for now, I'll just add it to a card. And I just started using SkeletonUI a couple days ago. So I'm still not super familiar with the documentation or with the UI component library yet. So I don't have to reference the docs pretty often. So let's see here. Let's look at their, where are the, okay, the forms. And I thought there was a, I believe I might have already copied that over somewhere else. Let's see here. I will say I'm not too sure where. I have a hard time figuring out which is which component falls where. I guess so. These are all the classes or tailwind elements, which are classes. These are actual components, and then these are like multiple components smashed into one utility. I think so. Anyways, card. And then we have card body. And then I know I'm going to want probably an H3 with the resume.firstname. But I guess for the time being, I'll just fill in placeholder information here. So I'm going to want the name. I'm going to want the location and the email address. And I guess really, yeah. Then I'm going to also want some inputs. Well, actually, by default, I don't want to show any inputs. I just want to show what they currently have, or otherwise like empty state. So this is going to be the heading section. So this is actually going to be a flex box. It's going to be a row because we're going to have other things. We're also going to have a button. So we need to wrap these as well. And then we'll have a button on the end that will be to edit it. I think it's, let me see the utility classes or the button stuff here. So for buttons, button filled primary, but I actually want to use like an icon button. I guess for now we'll just use edit. We'll just use an actual button and I'll figure out what icons I want to use later on. Yeah. And this will say edit. We'll also do justify between. Probably need to put a width full here and maybe here too if it's not already applied through one of these styles. One thing I wish, and I'm not sure if any of the SkeletonUI guys are watching right now, but I wish when I hovered over this, I'm not sure how you would need to, or why I can't see this. When I hover over this, it'd be nice to see what styles it's applying. With Daisy UI, I can do that. So then I know which styles need to override or which styles are blocking me from doing what I want to do. But this I have to go run this down inside of the CSS. So that's one thing I will certainly look into. So obviously it looks pretty bad. And then I actually want the max width to probably be like XL for this. And then we'll put MX Auto. Maybe I'll do 2XL. 4XL looks best. Okay. And then I should be able to scale a little bit smaller. I'm not focused too much on responsiveness at the moment, but all right. So the next thing is going to be, and I don't think I actually have this on the resume itself yet. I need to add a like summary or description, probably a summary. And that will be like, you know, what you put at the top of your resume. And I'm requiring all these fields right now, but I'm not going to, well, actually this is the only one that's optional. I do want to require pretty much all of these other ones here. So then their summary would go there, would go underneath of that thing, underneath this flex box. And I need to figure out the spacing and whatnot here in a bit. But we're also going to have, oh wow, it's actually pretty close to what I want to do. Let me just see what this looks like. It just, this is GitHub Copilot doing its magic here. I don't have these things right here right now, I don't think. So it's fine. So I do want it to be a flex column. And then I'm going to have work experience. So I'm going to have like a title component, or a title essentially that's going to go on each one of these areas. And they're going to have an add button, which will allow them to add it right here. So it'll populate this area with a form that they can use to add additional work experience. So within this flex column, I'm also going to have a flex experience, and then I don't think that'll actually spread the, okay, well, cool. So we have this add button here. Should probably do item center. Okay, and I probably should do button small. Yeah, that looks better. I'm gonna eventually change these to icon buttons, and the spacing will be improved, obviously. But I do want to bold that font a bit, and I probably should just make this a flex column as well, so I can add a gap. Yeah. Now I will want to this will be fine for now. Okay, I think we also have a separator in there in skeleton as well. Or a divider. So then underneath of this flex box here, we'll have a divider. We're gonna put border, what is it? Border T. We'll have a border solid and border color. Solid, and then border color is gonna be BG primary 500 or border primary 500. Chat is awfully quiet today. I must have a bunch of lurkers, huh? That or my chat's broken. One of the two. What up, Joel? Good to see you. Thanks for breaking the silence in here. It's getting a little awkward, right? Okay. So I'm not too sure. Oh, I don't want it to be vertical. Can I add classes to this? I think I can, maybe. I guess I can wrap it in a span tag, maybe. Is it Guillermo? 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 Hello, Guillermo. From Argentina. I was actually saying that, I was telling somebody the other day that, like, I think like 8% of my total viewers are from Argentina, which was surprising to me. 8% are from Argentina, 13% are from Germany. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so experience. All right, so what's gonna happen here is it will render out the experience. So we have a few things within resume. Yeah, it is big. Yeah, there's a lot. I was very surprised that, so I'm not gonna have the, I guess I can do type. I think I can do type. So I'm not too sure about how to do this just yet. I got to figure out what the best way to handle that is going to be. Because basically the type from Prisma doesn't include the, for one, it's a type. So it's not an interface. So I can't merge the declarations, and I can extend it. But it appears like when I do so, it doesn't actually pick up on the other types. So I got to figure out how to handle that, but that's a story for another time. So with this one, for experience, I just want to see what this looks like. I guess start date and end date would probably be better than what I have right now in my schema. So let me actually update that. For experience, start date, end date. I think you can generate the types in Prisma and just include the relationships. Yeah, so I have the types generated, but I guess, so what I was doing was, before I was just doing interface, like an interface resume, and I would say extends resume, which is from Prisma. But this doesn't appear, like I can't hover over this and see the types, which is kind of annoying. But I believe it still has the properties, which is nice. But yeah. Experience dot employed from employed to. I'm gonna have to change these, of course. They are called derived types. Come out from Prisma, so can I Oh, I see here. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That's actually really good. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Thanks for pointing that out, Matthew. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I wonder if I should do this in here or somewhere else. Probably in the types. I guess this is fine. Actually, I guess I should just do this where I'm using it, right? I'll deal with this later, though. Jamaica, wow. What time is it over there right now? It's a couple, you guys are like a couple hours. Are you guys EST? Or are you guys a little bit like an hour ahead or two? Okay, so EST, yeah, nice. Welcome to the stream. You're the first viewer that I've spoke to that's from Jamaica. So what I actually need to do is I'm a software engineering student, and thanks to discovering your guides on Pocket Basis Svelte, I decided to use that stack for my final project next year. So keep it up with thanks. There isn't much material yet that combines these two technologies. It's 2133 here. 933. Yeah. So you guys are south and east. Yeah, I have I think I'm gonna have probably at least two more videos with that. One of them will be out either this weekend, towards the end of this week, or this weekend. One of those is going to be actually deploying it. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me know if you have any questions about that, though. Happy to help. Okay, so I just want to get the year, and I'm so bad with the date object JavaScript. I'm so bad. I always have to look at this. I think it's just get year. Deprecated. I guess get UTC full year. There we go. It's so weird that it knew exactly what I was trying to do here. It's very weird. Now at the moment, we don't have rich text. So we're just gonna put like some lorem here for the time being as like the description of what they did at the job. I don't think there should be that much of a gap between I guess it's probably okay for now. I am gonna have to obviously adjust some of the hierarchy here, the visual hierarchy of this page. Because right now everything kind of just looks flat. I don't really know where to look for the information I need, so I can change that by adjusting the sizes, adjusting the weights of the fonts, and things of that nature. But for now, this will do. And then what we can do is we can essentially replicate this a few more times, which I may turn into a component eventually, just so I can keep everything proper. And then obviously we're going to want a lot more space between, you know, experience and the next thing, which is going to be education, which I believe will be here. So I think that would be under the control of my top level flex box. Maybe I'd change this to like, I don't know, 8. That looks, there's definitely too much between this. So I probably should put this here. I think I can just say block, or I thought I could override this. I guess with flex, it's going to automatically still put it over there. I hate having so many divs. I feel like there's a better way I can do this. What is up, Demetrius? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. I don't really think I want to add like negative margin to this either, which would be... It's going to make things ugly, but for now we'll leave it, okay? Alrighty. And this is education. So we'll just update experience everywhere to education. I'm also going to have to update some of these. So I'm going to have education is going to be the... Morrow, what is up? Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, my friend. Matthew Cole, thank you so much. I just saw your message. Sorry. I appreciate that. What usually goes first on a degree? Probably the education level, like the degree name, like a master's or bachelor's in whatever. Like it'd be like Master of Science here, and then it would have we want to have, I guess we do want the years here, so we want education dot from, or what is it? Enrolled from. I really need to change those to start date and end date because I can't possibly, I don't even know why I did what I did before, but enrolled to dot get UTC full year. And then we'll have the school. So we'll say education dot school. So obviously we haven't, this is still using an enum here, which is okay. From Centerville University. And then what we'll do is we'll put a comma here and we'll say education dot location in Centerville. I guess it's just giving me a city on my mocks, but we can fix that later. It's okay. And then this would be, actually, we really don't need anything else here, I guess. Yeah. So then we could have, you know, multiple degrees. If they had multiple degrees, it would be here. And then for skills, really, this is going to be an entirely different looking section, at least after the top, because we're just going to have like some badges with the skills, I think. Yeah, so we're just gonna have a flex here, and what we'll do is we'll go snag a badge from skeleton here, if I can find them. Badges. And this would be each resume.skill, and then we do skill.name. I think, or skill seems to be skill. Not sure why that's, oh, I'm using an icon badge. Whoops. There we go. We're skilled in e-markets. And then we also probably want some, maybe a bit more padding on the divider. Looks a little bit too tight. Maybe a little bit of a thicker border for those. I think I did border T2 is what I can do, or yeah, border -T-2. Mara, what have you been up to, man? Been building anything cool or no? Not too sure how I feel about that, but it looks slightly too thick. But I definitely think the PY3 is going to be better than the PY2s for these. Give us a bit more breathing room here. And then I'm going to probably change the skills to like BG accent. That way it doesn't look like a button as much. Alrighty. So what I want to do now is when I click on add, I want it to essentially take over this entire area here with a form. And I'm getting this inspiration from Indeed. So let me just pull that up so you all can see where I'm getting this idea from. I'm not creative enough to come up with this on my own. But if I go to my profile here and then I go to Indeed resume, this is what I want to do. So obviously, you know, they have a lot more stuff. But it'd be cool to have this type of form. Because watch, if I click on add here, we can see that a form pops up here and pushes all this down. And they can just add this on the spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to create the forms for each one of these things and ensure they're actually, yeah, I think I can do this pretty easily. I think. And this will be cool too. So I guess what we'll do is we'll create another folder inside of components. Call this resume. And then we'll have an experience form. Just admin of code. How's that going? Have you figured them all out? And Okay, so all I'm really gonna take in is the inputs and then the buttons at the bottom. And I guess there's probably a better way of handling dates too. But for now, we'll just leave it alone. You pick back up the Instagram clone I was building. Yeah, I've learned if I put something down, it's really hard for me to pick it back up. I've learned that, unfortunately. What is this trying to do for me? Actually, I have inputs that I already created, so let's use those. I thought your tabs were configured to display as 2, not 4. I changed it. I'm using Rome now. Using Rome as a formatter now. It's pretty cool, I think. Someone suggested I try it out, and so far it's been fine. It's more of an opinionated formatter. It's also a linter as well, but I haven't had time to like really investigate it. I've just been working on these projects, but yeah, I did change it to 4 after Morrow roasted me. I was really insecure about my tab sizes. I heard about it. Yeah, there was a lot of talk about it. Yeah. Have you heard of rough for Python? No, but I use black with Python. If I'm on Python, I'm using black. 100%. Nothing else. Base black enjoyer. Yeah, dude, black is where it's at, man. It's opinionated. It gives you limited control. Otherwise, it's like, okay, what do I do? Rust is gonna dominate the world. Yeah, isn't black is black built with Rust, or what is black built with? Yep, I sort flake 8. Is this built with Rust? Oh, not black rough is. You should do admin of code on stream. Yeah, I thought about that, but everybody's doing that, so it's kind of like, I do enjoy those problems though. I actually, for a bit there, I was kind of obsessed with Code Wars. So I'll do a bunch of Code Wars challenges. Sometimes I would start them at like, I don't know, 9 p.m. and be working on them till like 1 a.m. Some of the harder Caillou ones, but those are always fun. I just feel like they're not very fun to watch though. At least I don't enjoy watching them. So I try not to make content I don't like doing, that I don't like to watch. What else does this thing need from me? ID. Actually, I don't even need name. I don't think I can just do ID, job title. Okay. I'm going to pass this here above this for the time being, which I'm going to hide. plain Python, I think, but compiled with MyPyC. You're talking about black, Moro? Why do I feel like Rust is today what Golang was like a year or two ago? I know they're not the same thing, but I feel like the hype around them is pretty similar, or it's pretty comparable, at least from my perspective. From what I understand, that they're both great languages. Okay, so I'm doing this down here. Wait a second. This is supposed to say skills. And how does Indeed do that again? They just put, okay, they don't really put anything here, just the forms, and then the button at the bottom to cancel or save. I love Copilot so far. You can just read my mind. It's kind of insane. Like if I just freeze up for just long enough, I think that's all the information I'm actually getting from an experience. Let me just triple check here. I actually changed it to start date and end date. I should probably fix that in my start date and end date. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. It's going to be in my database like that, but it's not going to be in my Prisma model like that. Sorry about that. End date. Start date and then end date. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm pretty sure this is like the Postgres standard or like preferred. I believe when I researched it, that's what I saw. But it's been a bit since I've last looked at it. And then I guess I'm gonna map these as well to underscores just to keep my database nice and clean and Postgresy. So I wanted to do something else. What was I just about to do? Start date, end date. I wonder if I should leave this to enrolled from and enrolled to. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna break my stuff, but it's okay. Go ahead. Yep. I think that should fix everything, I believe. And I'll just reseed my database. I will break some of the things in my app at the moment, but it's okay. Start date, end date. Then we'll have a button, the type of submit. Yeah. There's actually a different type of button I want to use here. I want to use Ghost. I'm also going to put start and end date on the same line. Howdy, gamer. What is up, Coca? Good to see you, man. Okay. This should actually be a form, and we'll have an action. This will be the submit. This will be not a submit button. So if I do type equals button, I think it doesn't submit that if I click on that button. How goes the project? It's going good, actually. We're doing our little ad forms here. I'm trying to clone, where is it? This feature from Indeed. So when you click on this, on the virtual resume, you click on this add button here, and then it pops up a form so you can quickly add your stuff. So yeah. How's your day going? Okay, boom. I gotta fix these dates because I changed the name of them, but this looks pretty good to me so far. Just finished watching the show, but I'm back to working. What show? I actually have to watch a show tonight too. I have to watch Yellowstone. Okay, so this looks pretty good. Chernobyl? I haven't even heard of that before. I have not heard of that. What is it on? Netflix or Hulu or what? I think I have like almost all of the main streaming services. I just don't have like Paramount and okay, so now this is here. What I can do is I think I can say let's only 5 eps. I just finished Avatar: The Legend of Aang. I've never seen Avatar. I have never seen Avatar. Must watch HBO Max. I actually have HBO Max for like the next year because I bought it for Game of Thrones. I didn't realize at the time that Game of Thrones was only going to last like a couple months. Okay, so now I have this. And then for this button, where's that button at? And I'll do the same thing for the cancel button. Actually need to do a bind. I can do this here, right? I can bind toggle experience form and then say, whoops. Oh, what am I doing? What I think I can do now, I can just say yes, this will always equal false. And I can just bind show experience form. Do I need to make this? Oh, I guess I wouldn't pass that. I think I would just have to, so I watched House of the Dragon? Yeah, I did. I could not believe that was the last episode when I saw that. I did not realize it was the last episode. So I thought if I bind this, I'm able to update this here. And then it will update above. Oh, I'm literally stoned right now, I think. Am I though? I thought I could do that. Do I just need to pass I can always use state for this too, but I feel like I thought I could just pass this like this. I could pass the function down. That's a good question, actually, Mauro. Maybe I should figure that out first, right? Why is it showing if the default is false? I'm not too sure. It's a very good question. Maybe I need to restart my app. Okay, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Give me a second to struggle here. I'm pretty sure I can bind this. Okay, but in this case, do I need to set this to a reactive value since that's my question, or does it not have to be one? Instead of updating it from down here, Bind. Does it have to be value? I thought I can put anything there, right? I can put bind whatever. This is just like a prop, right? Okay. I think it's something to have to do with is it the fact that do I have to make that reactive? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I noticed that. So if I'm saying let's show experience from here to false by default. And then over here, I'm saying it to false. So right now when I click on, so in this current state here, if I just refresh the page, it's false. Now it's true. When I click cancel, oh, I lied. I just had to refresh the page because yeah, sorry. All right, I'm not going crazy. Thankfully I refreshed, or I would have spent probably like 30 minutes trying to troubleshoot that just to find out. I would have changed it enough to where I would have known, I would have just quit. I was gonna say, I thought I've done that before. So I had it right literally the first time. I just didn't refresh the page and then I edited one half. Okay. So that works, which is fantastic. Now I don't think I have an action on this. Well, I guess it'll go to whatever page this is on. So this page.server will need to have some actions. Which I believe I already have one somewhere else for experience. And then I'll just yoink this here, actually. Maybe I should just copy it for now. Okay. Now I need to be careful about. Actually, the form gets reset on a successful response, on a successful result. So that should be fine. So we have a fresh form for the next one that we add. It should also invalidate all, which will then obviously re-render that item onto the page. Yikes. Okay, it's here. I need to fix these dates. Okay. Very well. I definitely need more space between those, but it's fine. Let's just see again. Yo, why is it redirecting still? Did I not just update that action? Hello? Hold on, actually. Yeah, that's weird. Yo, why are my years undefined though? That's a problem. I thought I updated that in my database, my schema. Start date and end date. What else? Why am I getting redirected? Let's try that again. Restart computer. Yo, chill. Why the heck is it redirecting me to this page? Did I update the wrong page.server? I probably did, knowing myself. Okay, I didn't. Yeah, but it should tell me that though. It usually screams at me if I don't deserialize. Wait, what is this, bro? All right, everyone look away really quick. Hurry up. Look away. Everyone look away. I should have blurred my screen there so you guys didn't see that. Yeah, so I edited the other one, okay? So that's why the dates aren't populating either. I guess now is a good time to also add the delete button from one of these, right? I also need to add the currently employed toggle. Okay, so obviously that wasn't super smooth because we didn't use enhance. I'm also gonna have to probably do an on click. I don't want to do an on click to close the thingamajig, close the form, because of the fact that if there's an invalidation or validation error, then I want to show that. But I think within the submit function, we can take care of doing that if it's successful. But for now, let's just slap use enhance on that bad boy. And I think actually by default, it's not going to close that form. this is actually a job that I held. Many, many years ago. I hate Pizza Hut pizza. Yeah. I don't hate pizza, but I hate Pizza Hut pizza. I cooked them first and then I delivered. And then I did both. Yeah, so that's what I thought. This isn't going to close the form. I don't think it actually has to be asynchronous. I shouldn't be doing anything asynchronous in here. I guess I'll just set a default. Should probably make a snippet of what? This? Yeah, I probably should, huh? Nope, not quite right there, Copilot. Sorry, buddy. Do I need to separate each one of these lines? Is that how that works? I think it is. I actually haven't made a snippet in a minute. Probably should just read the top of here, right? Blah, 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 blah. Can I not just put it all into one thing? Oh, it's probably because I just don't have that. Or is that you think it does? Or is it because I'm using a line? Oh, it's because I'm using special characters. I have to escape all of them. Wait, I'm actually not even using any. I knew someone made one of these. I just knew it. I knew it. That's cheating. Hey, man. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh, yeah, I don't do semicolons anymore. I think that's good. Oops. Give me this snippet. Bro, why is this thing lying to me, dude? I don't want to escape those, though. I have to escape all of these like this, I'm guessing. Jeez Louise. Wait, this is an array, though. Mind linking that? I sure will. I don't know if it actually works, but... Alright, this link is pretty long, but here, there's a shorter one. I thought... Wait, but these are strings. This is an array. So I'm doing something wrong here. Why is it yelling at me, though? Okay, so that one's fine. This one's broken. What do I need to escape? Which line? What item is it? Welcome to the stream, B1. Oh, it's just the extra spaces? I feel like it's gonna look silly though, right? Okay, \T. TT, TTTT, T, 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 T. T, 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 T. I think that'll be okay, right? Let's try it out, boys. Let's see. Kit submit. It was close. Oh, I'm missing the equal sign. I see it. Let's try again. Wow. Oh, something else is missing. Switch. Switch result.type. Nice. I should probably not make that say submit create experience. I'll just say submit something. I guess I can put my cursor here, right? I can do this. And then the next one would really be probably like, I don't know, maybe here. Whatever. I just have one placeholder. Okay, kit submit. Nice, there we go. I'll never have to write that out again. Thank you. Hey, give me 2 seconds here. Be right back. Wow, I go on a break and I actually gained viewers. Wow, nice. Welcome everyone to the stream. Coca, that's what I pay you for, right there. Those kind of comments, it's exactly what I'm paying you for. Thank you. I'm paying you, right? Beautiful. Oh, wait. Actually, it goes in reverse, right? So actually, 0 goes here. Do 1 here. Amazing. Submit create experience. Boom, boom. Daniel, welcome to the stream. How is it going? Marlo, you're going to bed already? It's only like 1 a.m. over there, man. Good night. I won't be streaming probably until this weekend again, most likely, because I have some stuff for work in the evenings next couple days. So yeah, we'll talk to you next time, Mara. Thanks for hanging out. Alrighty. So one thing, I need to like delete these out of the database because they were submitted using my other form, and see, man. I guess I can just Control F. I'm looking for resume experience. Search. Okay, let's see here now how this works, how this looks. So we have our one from our seed data here. We're gonna add, we get a nice form here. Boom. Gotta add some spacing. I gotta add some visual hierarchy to this page because right now everything kind of blends together. But other than that, that feature is working, and it appears to be, wait, why is my date still not updating? Experience form. I have start date, end date. Oh, I know why. My schema, my validation is stripping it away. So my create experience schema, start date, end date, yo, looking good. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, it's coming along slowly but surely. It's coming along. Let's see here. This is SkeletonUI is making it look good, so I can't take any credit. I can't take too much credit here. Let's try to add another one. There we go. Okay, so I need some visual hierarchy now, and that's gonna go on the resume builder page. So I'm thinking I probably should put less emphasis on the experience, put more emphasis on the actual job titles, because that's what people are gonna be caring about the most. I also need to figure out a way to like make this not look so bad. There's too much space between these two, the company and the name or job title. So job title, I could probably make this bold here, maybe bigger, way too big. Okay, all right, it's not terrible. Experience does not need to be that bold. Maybe medium. I don't even know if I have medium. I do. Yeah, I need to like do something with this page. There's not enough hierarchy here. It's driving me nuts. So when I look at Indeed, how do they do this? How do they not look at not make it look terrible? Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, yeah, that. Yeah, that should probably happen, Richard. So the form is actually. So what I was thinking was I wasn't sure if I wanted to put the. Yeah, I definitely need some more padding here. That is a fact. I'm not even gonna make up an excuse at this point. We don't use padding on these parts. Yeah, we take full advantage of all the space. Okay, so that did work. That was probably there by default. So what is cards padding? Hey, Coca, this is something I was actually meaning to talk to you about. So when I hover over a Tailwind utility class, or if I hovered over a DayzUI class when I was using DayzUI, I can see what that class is actually doing. With the SkeletonUI Tailwind elements, I can't see what this card is doing, and that kind of bothers me a bit. Because I don't know what I need to override. Or what is impacting what. Yo, what is a decent amount of padding I can have here? I feel like this is what it looked like before. No, okay. I've heard that, but it's weird because it works for me in the main project. I'm trying to think about why. It might be because of the fact that we don't have the style sheets locally and we're importing them. So with DayzUI, we don't actually import in any style sheets. So I'm just trying to think about the differences between the two. Because again, obviously you guys are doing these are different library, but they also have things like card and whatnot that have some styles. But it may have to do with the fact that I'm not sure actually. It has to do with the fact that we're importing these rather than just importing. Yeah, I don't know. Because technically DayzUI was oh yeah, Richard. Yeah. Certainly you're talking about the different sections. It would also give you like some confirmation that you're spelling the style correctly too. Yeah, it's like IntelliSense. Yeah, it's interesting though because I wonder if I go to my app post CSS and I say okay, so when I hover over this, I don't see it there either. So what I'm thinking is it's a Tailwind thing then? It's probably a Tailwind thing. Unless I have like, unless there's like a CSS peak extension or something I could get. CSS peak. Sounds kind of perverted, but we'll go with it. So what does it let me do? Oh man, I have to go through all that. I can't just hover. I guess this is okay though. What do I press? Oh, go to definition. Yeah, no, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's not a super big deal. It definitely does help though, whenever you can't figure out what it is that's impacting what you're trying to do or causing something to be the way that it is. Yeah, probably not a large concern. Because yeah, I guess I don't even have this ability with my own classes and my own. I thought I always had that. I guess because I always use Tailwind. Okay. So these obviously need to have spacing between them. That's a fact. In between each experience. That's way too much. But this first one does not. So maybe I just do PB3. This needs to be less spaced. That's because of the gap I'm doing here. So, okay. And then I need to do. So in this course, the CSS course that I'm doing right now, the instructor says that margin's like a bad thing, or that the reputation margin has in the community, in the CSS community, is that it's bad. And you should always try to avoid using it. Well, he doesn't say it in that exact way, but that's the vibe that I got from it. Because it's it interferes with other things, then obviously like the margin sharing and whatnot occurs and people don't realize, which I didn't even know that was a thing until I watched this course, that margins, like if two things have margin, the same margin, they'll just share half and half that same margin without. Now that may only be in flow layout though, so I'm not too sure. Okay. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Graham. I don't know if I said that, or Chris, I should say. I didn't mean to hit you with that. Okay. Got it, B1. Yeah, I knew I watched, again, I didn't even know it happened ever. And it's called, yeah, collapsing margins. This is certainly not aligned. And then I could probably make this italic, which is yeah, it's sticky when you get bit by two. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'm learning a lot though, actually, in that course. It may not look like it yet. Okay, I'm still trying to put everything together, but thank you, Chris. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm trying to add some hierarchy. I feel like do I maybe make this font lighter? Or like darker or grayer, I mean? Like a grayer color? Yeah. Okay, so I cannot override the P tags. I guess I need to wrap it in a span. Okay, so description needs to be readable. I mean, does this look okay? It feels like it's still too blendy to me. Like when I first look at this, I'm not really too sure. Obviously, my eyes go directly to the product branding executive, so the first experience title, which is kind of what I want. Because honestly, when it comes to reviewing a resume, the name isn't that important. Really, the core thing is like experience, and then from there, I guess, you know, yeah. But let's see here. I just want to add a very slight, okay, that's a little bit too dark. I used to have this extension. I thought it was easier to use in maybe in Firefox. I'm not sure what I used to use when I used to do this. Oh, it's just here. Yeah, that might actually be not legible though, you think? Text primary 500. Oh, whoops, sorry. Text shit, what's the selector for that? Surface. Actually, I think it's like darker. I think it's like 900 actually. Yo, yeah, I can't even see that. There's no way. Maybe for the lines. Maybe I just make it slightly lighter, slightly more gray. And I guess it's a little bit hard to envision at the moment because it's going to have opacity 90 for both themes. You're a smart man. I think it does. It has a slight impact. Yeah, no, 100%. I get you. I think I'm spending too much time thinking about this. I think we're okay here. I think these might still be too close together. Okay, so this is where, this is where I'm kind of messing up. So so the main things they're going to care about is going to be the title, most likely, is going to catch their attention. And then they're going to read, this doesn't really matter. I guess this slightly matters to determine how long they've been working there. So they have these two metadatas, you know, kind of linked together, and then they separate this. And I think this actually makes things look a bit more yo, look at this. Correct spelling to anti-disestablishmentarianism. Yo, what? How did it possibly get that from this? How did it possibly get that? That's so funny. Anyways, yeah, I think that looks thinner font for the body. Have you tried playing with the weight? I haven't. What is it? Font thin? It'd probably font light. Oh, that does look cleaner. Maybe I need to do light. Is light below thin? This font might just have limitations. I actually have a font that I want to use. So let me just find that really quick and add it. Unless it's not free, then I won't be adding it, okay? Of course it's not free. I can just choose whatever I want to pay for. That was called Fartwood. I like this font a lot. It looks very cool. Where is it? Look how nice this font looks. At least I like the font. It's kind of hurting my eyes. I'm so zoomed in though right now, I think. Actually, no, it's just like that. It's very nice font. Okay, maybe I buy it later. We'll see. I just realized I'm going to have to go through my payment information here. We use Google Fonts for most of our preset themes. Easy to swap out if you want to start out with a little bit of intro. Yeah, that's what I usually use too. I just get tired of these fonts after a while. What font do I want to use here? Should I use Open or Work Sans because it's a work job site? This one looks okay too. Where is it? I have to do this. I don't know why they don't just let me select all. Most preset themes have fonts embedded for our theme selector to work, so it might be time for a custom theme. Even if you clone one of ours, I can't override it with my own CSS. Like inside of the post CSS file? Or are you talking about to avoid having yours get loaded and mine? Because I can just import it, right? Like this. Okay, that's the only downfall. For now, that's okay. Well, I guess I can look at how hard is it to set up a theme. I just take this and just copy it. Where's my layout? Wait. Oh, what the hell? Hold on. Yeah, I saw the theme. I saw the theme generator. I also saw the new one that you made. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick. What font is this? Work Sans. Oh wait, I think I actually like the font you guys chose though, to be honest. I just don't, did you guys add all the weights? I don't think you guys had all the weights there, did you? One, 3, 4, 7, 9. Yeah, okay, that's why, yeah. So it doesn't let me get as granular. I always like to have, I know it's probably not, it's a good idea to have less rather than more so you can maintain consistency, but I always feel like I need medium or semi-bold and I don't have it. But I'm not a designer, so I just kind of like to. So now instead of importing this, I'm going to import styles. Actually, I can just go styles. I think it updated, right? No, it didn't. Is there a... Wait, I didn't... Did I forget to update the thing again when I did. Okay, yeah, this is fine by default, and then I can always override it. looks a little bit cuter. It doesn't look as skeleton-y, but okay. Yeah, this is, I like that. I like the background a lot. It looks cool. Wait a second. What is this? Oh, I need to add some padding to this page, or padding to this, because I have this instead of a container, but the container is stretching the full width. This still isn't updating here. It's probably... We have styles on the theme font family base. So that's what it's getting first. Is from the body tag. Theme font family heading. Body. Hey, Christopher Smith, is this a bug? Or is this intentional? So the table headings have a they're looking for the theme font family base. I guess, is that something that may be included with one of the other themes, but you guys just don't have it on this one? So we would set that. Yeah, there's body and there's base. Yeah, I would think it would be body. It seems like it meant to be body, or because it looked like it didn't have a font at all. So it's not inheriting a font from, like, it wasn't inheriting Lotto. It was inheriting like just the default system, which is what you guys had set as the body. But yeah. So you guys will just change the name of the table probably to body rather than base. Yeah, I think this font looks pretty nice, I think. Looks okay. This is definitely too bold now. See what's set in the theme generator. Okay, I see now. Yep. So I guess body, so body is now gone. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything else is getting that, so okay. Thank you. That was just me from copying over the Heroes skeleton theme. Okay, so I definitely need to change the way that looks. It's way too bold now. Medium looks slightly better. Oh, is there? Wait. I hate this font. Sorry, if you want to see development, you are getting font decisions, I think, at the moment. Sorry. I'm always this indecisive. Actually, I think I bought refactoring UI a while ago. And they have a bunch of good font pairings, but as long as you don't use pop-ins. Yeah. I don't intend to use that. If this was a real startup, I'd have to use it. I think it's required for like a startup to use pop-ins, but on their marketing site. But yeah, why do these fonts look like I'm writing a book or something? I just need some nice web fonts. Here we go. Poppins and Source Sans Pro. Poppins. Okay, this needs to be like, it needs to be like professional. You know, this is like a resume site. Can't be using like some frisky fonts. I guess I could. I've actually used DM Sans before. I think I actually have it downloaded on my computer. Maybe I'll try that. Sorry about that. DM Sans it is. Hey, no worries, Grim. It was more so because I tried to steal your theme, not because I was using the this one only has 4 styles though. I need more. I swear all these look the same to me now at this point. Yeah, I was thinking that the V's looks like it's like a luxury brand. It was close. This one looks okay. I'm just gonna use this one, okay? I think I'm gonna use this. It's not permanent, but I will probably buy that other font because I like it so much. Yeah, this looks nice and like techie-ish. Not too techie, but techie enough, right? Looks smaller though. Maybe I zoomed out or something. Yeah, I think I zoomed out. Okay, this will do for now, I think. I guess I can do education. Let me just make a commit here before I do too much stuff. So really with our experience form, we can take that and make it into a hello. Make this into an education form. I think I actually put that as like an enum for some reason. Maybe I didn't actually. I need to add those little buttons actually. Give me a second here. My skelly. Which one is going to be tailwind? Forms. Yeah, what did I break? Sorry about that. Alrighty. That should have fixed our problems. Okay, cool. Is like that? Ooh, nice, huh? It slides over. I don't know if it actually slides over, but it looks like it does, okay? Maybe I don't make this take up the full width though. Yeah, I definitely don't want that to be full width either. Hold on. Beautiful. Okay, I think this is good. Let's update our page action. Why is this yelling at me? That's an issue with our schema. Location. I think that was my last required one. All right, fine. Stop yelling at me. Dates. Okay. I guess I didn't need to do all that nonsense, right? It should really be optional though. There we go. I need to fix my schema though because I do not need a I like how I have literally all of these as optional, but then the other ones just, yeah, I got some work to do. It's okay. Okay, so my education form should be good now. So let's do. This should take in. I guess I won't take anything in. Well, I guess I'll take in show education form. I'm gonna have to modify these components a bit though because I should also be able to use them for editing too. Oh, I need to bind it. Oh, whoops. I actually need that button also to. Where's that button? That expression should work there. Boom. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta update my schema. The problem with optional is that I think that means that the property is optional, not that the actual, like, having a date is optional. And I solved this with my last app I was building. I gotta figure out how I did that before. I think I need to check it before I get to the education. Really, what I should have my validation do is hold on a second. Let's bring this bad boy over here. Hey, see you, Chris. Take care. Thanks a ton for your assistance today again. Wow, that was actually very simple. I probably could have figured that out myself, but you know, we put these robots to use, you know, while we still can. What a rare event. Honestly, I forgot that even, yo, why didn't you guys tell me my button here was unbuttoned the whole time? You guys just let me walk around like that. I guess I'll do that. Problem is, I think on this one, I'm actually using... No, I'm not. Okay. I can't use this? Get your ass back over here. Create a new object. Jesus, this thing is going on a tangent. Bro. Somebody's been training this thing recently. Someone else had this question, I bet. I mean, this looks like the simplest way to do it. Thank you, Mr. Robot. Go back over there. In case any of my viewers ask me a hard question, I'll have to just step away for a second while I ask the chat bot. Yo, the thing is actually pretty nuts though. Like, I was just messing around with it earlier today. I can't remember what I said exactly earlier, but yo, why is it doing this? Didn't that say Stack Overflow right there? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. Ready? Look at this thing. Okay, I think it's a little bit high right now. But earlier it gave me some really anyways, he's broken right now, but yeah, this is the type of information it gave me earlier. Yeah, I keep trying to print out this thing. But yeah, anyways, this is what it did earlier, except it actually looked like a legit ERD. Actually, I may have it. Hold on. I think I might have actually copied it. Yeah, this is what it gave me earlier. Hold on a second. Let me... Shit. Yeah, that's what it gave me earlier. Look at this. After asking it like one question or two questions, maybe. I even asked it for the locations, like how do you lay out the locations with Google Places, and it literally put the place ID here in a locations table. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Yeah, it's gonna be insane. Like 10 years from now, even 5, 3 years, it's gonna be absolutely insane. Like, when did GPT-3 come out? May of 2020. Oh yeah, seriously. For like social media posts, I mean, hell, you could write endless blog posts with that. Oh shit, I don't want to try again, sorry. Oh, you can paste in a web page in there? And that is how you get all coffee shops around me using the Google Places API with JavaScript and HTML. Are you a JavaScript developer looking to add location-based functionality to your web application? I can't even speak right now, sorry. I'm gonna excuse myself. Yeah, that's absolutely mind-blowing. I probably should sort this also, but I'm not going to right now. Right now I want to test this out. So master's, business from Harvard, Boston. Oh yeah, whoops. It's actually definitely a validation issue with my schema, but it might be the way that I'm sending it. I probably should have checked Mr. Chatbot's work, right? Oh, I could just check my error message here. Expected date received string. And that's because I broke my thing. I guess because this is actually happening because if, oh, wait, that's fine. So I'm already checking to see if it's nothing. So why is it yelling at me then? No, but can you just .toString? Yeah, but I should, I've done this before. Null is not assignable to type, string, or date. And that's what my thing is expecting. I guess I'll just have an empty string. I guess that's okay. I guess it doesn't want null. Yeah, it wants an empty string, I guess. Okay, fine. Oh, it's because I'm ripping. Hold on. All right. That's because I'm ripping out my. All right, we'll try this for the umpteenth time. Wah, wah, wah. Oh. If I waited for my TypeScript to take in, I would have seen that. Try it for the 20th time now. Try it for the 30th time. Expected string received undefined. That's because it is undefined because it is undefined. Wait, this was working before. This is working for everything else. Do I need to make it optional? Is that why it's yelling at me? Can this be null? No. Can it be undefined? No. What? Okay, so maybe I'll just make both of these optional then. And then I'll also make them optional in my database. I don't really know if that's the best thing in the world to do here. But I think it fixes my... No, it doesn't. Okay. I just don't get why this one's not yelling at me when I literally have the same exact things here. Maybe I have to be safe. I think it was just an issue with how Zod like transforms the types. I think it good. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it's okay. It actually went through, which is great. Okay, that's okay. It's because I am saying I need to do education. But I think that'll throw. If it's null, actually I can just do this, right? No. I think even if I check here, even if I try to check though, if education enrolled to, I guess maybe I can do it like that. I can just do education dot enrolled to question mark. Then I want to do this. Otherwise, I want to say present. Wow. Copilot, you smart son of a gun. Nice. This looks pretty poor. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, I see what's happening. I think. Yep. Wait, do I have one somewhere? Oh yeah, I guess I'm doing padding top 2 there. That's for the next thing down though. I think this looks okay, at least for the time being. Obviously masters is all capped. It's like a weirdo, but I thought I had an enum in my schema for that. Guess not. Cool, cool, cool. We are making some progress. And then obviously this is what it'll look like to the to the companies when they view the resume. It just won't have the buttons, of course. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Good call on that one. Yep, got it. Yeah, this is looking decent so far, actually. Wasn't as tricky as I thought it was going to be to do something like this. The challenge is going to be to giving employers the ability to did I forget that somewhere? Yeah, probably. Yep. Where am I gonna put that? I guess I'll put that just for now. I'm gonna put it here. I can't remember if this is my user or my employer. Odin Sons, job postings, applicants. And then right now, obviously, this doesn't go anywhere, but this will go to the resume. What I want to give employers the ability to do is invite other team members, of course. And also create actual applications. So like instead of just having, like if I go to Indeed again and I go to apply for a job, I do apply now. Hey, we're using Postgres right now. We're using Node. We're using TypeScript. We're using some JSON. We're not using React. We're not using native or Kubernetes, GraphQL, or Redis. Anyways, if I go to apply now, they have these questions for employer or questions from the employer. And I'm assuming that obviously the employer gets to create these. And someone had mentioned the other day it would not be too difficult to do because we could just store. We have to build like a application builder. And then we just store all of that information as JSON in the database alongside the job posting. So whenever someone applies for a job, it'll not only have their resume, but it'll also have the answers to these questions here. Because right now I think I can just apply for jobs already and it just sends the resume, but this is pretty cool. So yeah, that's something that we're going to look into implementing here in the coming days, probably this weekend, because I'm busy the rest of this week. Tomorrow night and Thursday night. So unfortunately, no streams, but I do plan on having a video out this week. Of course, Josh, thanks to all 8 of you who are watching. Video for this week is going to be the next video for the Pocket Base series. I'm going to finish that. I have like 2 more videos to make for it. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do next. I want to do Stripe. I'm gonna do a Supabase auth video because I get asked that about 5 times a day between Discord and YouTube comments. So I'm gonna do that. But I want to do Stripe eventually. I want to do that with this app first. Yeah. Yeah, any ideas though, send them my way. I'll do one on SkeletonUI probably once it hits 1.0. Is faceting? Faceted search? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, well, you're gonna see that probably with this too. With this app too, honestly. For jobs, which you're talking about, like actually like on the data form here, being able to have different filter options and setting those. I think those, I mean, using this component here, I could probably do that with, I would just have to extend it a bit, but Coco, right? It shouldn't be too difficult. We already have like the stores. It's just a matter of like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we pretty much, there's already pretty much, that's almost baked in here. We'd have to just add some buttons to do some custom stuff. I mean, because right now you can obviously search and it filters based on, well, this is, it's not searching pay scale, but it's searching, I can do like a location. And right now it's filtering out those results based on what I'm typing in the input. So what we would have is we'd have a button or something. That's good to hear. Don't stay up too late though. Yeah, we should do something like that with this application, most likely. I would imagine. "15 years of WordPress and PHP apps. JS been pretty new." I didn't do any PHP, but I have definitely built some WordPress sites. I wouldn't call them applications, but I haven't tried out Astro. I need to try that out actually. I've been meaning to redo my personal site. I was gonna look at that for that because it'll be static, just a blog. I just don't really have any motivation for that, to be honest. So yeah. All right, everyone, the code is live. The links are in the description for the code. Yep, that is true. That's true. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you guys later this weekend. Have a great